Today, you're going to be designing your own robot, kind of like how Leonardo da Vinci drew a lot of sketches for what would be considered probably the first robot. You're going to be making up your own. You're going to need one big sheet of white paper off the front supply table, and that's all you need today. You got to put your name on the back like we always do, Mr. Calvert, and you are my second grade and whatever class you're in. Flip it over, we want our name on the back. Etch tables, I have some of these robot worksheets. They have a bunch of heads, they have a bunch of bodies, they have some arms and some legs. You're going to be using these body parts to create your own robot. I suggest starting with the body because the body is going to be somewhere in the center of your paper. That way you know how much room you have for your head and for your legs. So you need to find whichever body you want to make and start off by drawing that. So I think I'm going to go with this one. So I've got my body. Remember, if you need to erase, I have some pink erasers at your table too. Please don't use the ones on the back of the pencil if you have one, because we don't want to scratch up your paper. Then you're going to need to add a head. Some of these heads are just heads, some of them have necks. Right? So if your robot doesn't have a neck, you might want to consider adding one. You don't have to though. Right? So you're going to pick out a head to go with it. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Alright, so I got my head. Last but not least, I need to do my arms and my legs. Notice how lightly I'm drawing? When you're drawing, you should always be drawing lightly, no matter what project we're doing. That way, if you need to erase, you're not leaving a bunch of big dark pencil lines. This will erase much nicer. So I'm going to finish them up with some legs and some arms. I'm going to do these arms, I think. Alright, so I got my arms drawn. The very last thing I have to do is give them some legs. So it looks like you've got a bunch of different legs to choose from. You could also just do one wheel if you'd like to as well. Alright, after you've gotten your robot drawn, he's going to go on a nice neat pile up front on the on the supply table. Then make sure to put away your worksheet too. We'll start a pile of these up front as well.